The Witch's Gift. In the heart of a bustling market town, amidst the clamor of hawkers and the scent of spices, lived a young girl named Anya. Anya was a picture of innocence, her eyes as bright as the summer sky, and her laughter as sweet as the song of a nightingale. Yet, despite her beauty and kind heart, Anya was a victim of her circumstances. Her parents, poor farmers, struggled to make ends meet, and Anya was forced to work long hours in the fields, tending to the crops that barely fed their family. Her life was a monotonous cycle of toil and hardship, with little hope for a better future. One day, as Anya was returning from the fields, weary and dejected, she stumbled upon an old woman sitting by the roadside, her face wrinkled and her eyes filled with wisdom. Anya stopped and offered the woman a piece of bread, her meager lunch. The old woman smiled, her eyes twinkling with mischief. "Thank you, child," she said, her voice soft and gentle. "You have a kind heart." Anya blushed, embarrassed by the attention. "It's nothing," she mumbled, her voice barely audible. The old woman reached into her bag and pulled out a small wooden box. "Take this," she said, placing the box in Anya's hands. "It is a gift from me." Anya opened the box and gasped. Inside was a beautiful necklace made of silver and adorned with sparkling gems. Anya had never seen anything so precious in her life. "What is it?" she asked, her voice trembling. "It is a magic necklace," the old woman replied. "It will grant you 3 wishes." Anya was stunned. She couldn't believe her ears. Could this be true? The old woman nodded. "It is true," she said. "But remember, wishes come with a price." Anya didn't hesitate. She knew that her life was filled with hardship, and she longed for a better future. She wished for a life of comfort and security, a life where she wouldn't have to worry about where her next meal would come from. As soon as she made her wish, the necklace began to glow, and a burst of light erupted from it. When the light subsided, Anya found herself in a small cottage, surrounded by a beautiful garden. She was no longer a poor girl, but a princess living in a palace of her dreams. Anya was overjoyed. She had everything she had ever wanted, but her happiness was short-lived. She soon realized that her life as a princess was not what she had imagined. She was lonely and isolated, and she missed her family and friends. One day, Anya decided to use her second wish. She wished to return to her old life, to her family and friends. As soon as she made her wish, the necklace began to glow again, and she was transported back to her village. Anya was overjoyed to see her family and friends again. She embraced them tightly, her heart overflowing with love. But her happiness was again short-lived. She soon realized that her life as a poor girl was not what she had imagined either. She was still poor and unhappy, and she missed the comforts and luxuries of her life as a princess. Anya decided to use her third wish. She wished for a life where she could have both the comforts and luxuries of a princess and the love and companionship of her family and friends. As soon as she made her wish, the necklace began to glow one last time. When the light subsided, Anya found herself in a beautiful cottage, surrounded by a beautiful garden. But this time, she was not alone. Her family and friends were with her, and they were all happy and content. Anya had finally found the perfect balance between her dreams and her reality. She had everything she had ever wanted, and she was happy. And so, Anya lived happily ever after, with her family and friends, in her beautiful cottage, surrounded by a beautiful garden. And she never forgot the old woman and her magic necklace, for they had taught her the true meaning of happiness.